Equipping congregations, Christophany. The Diocese sponsors Christophany, a weekend spiritual retreat for youth in grades 6 through 8. The planning team for this journey includes older youth through grade 12, with the help of lay and ordained adult leaders. Participants learn the benefit of letting go of their everyday concerns. They open themselves to a new, youth-led, Christ-centered community. Worship is fun and frequent, and often in a different style than young people are used to. Participants enjoy great food and fellowship and invite the Spirit to work through them. The leaders impress upon the participants that they have great value because they are made in God's image, and that they have the power to make God's love known to others. Enriched by their experience at Christophany, young people are challenged to go back to their home congregations to be intentional leaders. They are encouraged to join committees, assist with and develop projects, share their ideas with clergy and lay leaders, and take responsibility for the life and health of their church. Many youth come back year after year, gaining the confidence to lead their own Sunday school classes, serve on vestries, and participate in our diocesan convention and general convention. As with all youth ministry activities, no one is turned away because of an inability to pay the registration fee. Thanks to the Diocesan Council's appropriations and donations from many members of the diocese, this opportunity is available to all who seek it. Equipping congregations, the Acolytes Festival. About 100 acolytes, crucifers, and their leaders from around the diocese gathered in Newark for the Acolyte Festival on November 14th. The choice of workshops included such topics as the basics of being an acolyte, how to be a thurifer, and understanding and using vestments. There was a tour of the cathedral and a leader roundtable.
And this is the longest and most elaborate and exciting acolyte procession I have ever seen.
Following lunch, all the acolytes vested and took up their crosses, torches, and banners to be led by bagpipers in a festive two-block procession from 24 Rector Street to the cathedral. After a procession around the inside of the cathedral, the bishop ended the day with a Eucharist and an affirmation of acolytes. The Acolyte Festival equips congregations by raising up worship leaders from among our youth. The workshops were provided to help the acolytes and their leaders gain skills and confidence in their roles. The goal is for acolytes to come to see the great importance of their ministries, bearing the light of Christ and taking up the cross of Christ in the liturgy. Equipping congregations, the unification of Epiphany in Allendale and Good Shepherd in Midland Park. Inspired by God's affirmation and help, the Church of the Good Shepherd in Midland Park and the Church of the Epiphany in Allendale have chosen to walk together in the unfamiliar but exciting newness of a unified church. Both churches were founded in their respective towns to proclaim the gospel to local residents. Less than a decade after the Civil War, the Church of the Epiphany began in a home in Allendale as a mission Sunday school. The Church of the Good Shepherd began with worship services in a home in Midland Park. Both mission churches provided a place for people to meet and discover Christ through the rich tradition of Episcopal liturgy, and responded to a newly formed movement for Christian education. In 1958, during a period of rapid population growth, both became full-fledged parishes in the Diocese of Newark. By 2008, the worship needs of the community of Midland Park had changed, Anticipating the retirement of Rector Charles Arlen, the Vestry of Good Shepherd created an options committee to consider joining with other congregations in District 10. Under the leadership of Rector Michael Allen, the Epiphany Vestry unanimously agreed to begin formal discussions. The two parishes created a joint committee that met on a monthly basis. At one key meeting, a lay leader from Epiphany and a lay leader from Good Shepherd each came prepared with a list of principles for a potential agreement. The documents were developed separately, yet they were virtually identical. That's when the participants came to believe the Holy Spirit was at work in their discussions. In July 2009, the vestries unanimously voted to unify under a new name, Trinity Episcopal Church. The two parishes have equipped themselves to use their combined spiritual and physical resources in a community of passionate worship and mission.